Folks, today we are here in Florida. And we're here for something special. Dawn's birthday.
Dawn's birthday.
You wanted to go to
Jeep Beach.
And
On a cruise.
On a cruise. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna spend a few days in Daytona Beach at Jeep Beach. And then after that, we're heading for a cruise ship. Dawn, are you ready for your birthday adventure?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. We have a lot of adventures that start here in the state of Florida. And this is Dawn's birthday weekend. And you find yourself in Florida a lot for your birthday. Now, wasn't last year, because last year for your birthday we went to Alaska.
Yeah.
The year before, we did our very first cruise for your birthday on MSC. Yes. So 2 years ago you were here on your birthday. And then we're back. Well, we're here at the visitor center and we gotta go get our orange juice. It's a tradition. We're gonna go through Jacksonville and then we're gonna get on the A1A. We're gonna take the coast down. We'll probably stop at 7-Eleven to get the world's best Slurpees. Gotta have that. And then we're gonna end up in Daytona Beach, where Jeep Beach is going on. We're checking our hotel. We're gonna be doing Jeep Beach tomorrow. But today is just kind of the beginning of Jeep Beach. The weather is very pleasant. It's not too hot, about 85 degrees. Humidity is probably half of what it can be here in Florida. Let's go and get that orange juice. Here's to Florida. They filled it up quite full. Nothing like that Florida goodness. And we always have to come over to see the spaceman, and Dawn has to get her photo taken next to him. It's like kind of a tradition. It's great to be back in the Sunshine State, and there's a lot of sunshine here. When we left Tennessee, it was kind of gloomy. It's gonna be gloomy the next so many days, and another adventure. And there's a cruise on the horizon. And if you go to Jeep Beach, you gotta have a Jeep. So we brought the little yellow Jeep.
He likes the beach.
It does. It does. And we had her all nice and cleaned up. Now she got bugs all over it.
Yep. She's another bad.
Yeah, she handled pretty good. You know, of course, she's a little rough. Jeeps are, you know, not Cadillacs. That crazy bird up there. Oh, I hear you. I see ya. Raising all that ruckus, all that cane. You can see we have Big Blue.
Yep.
Not a lot of room in the Jeep, so we got all of our luggage in the backpack. Big Blue, we filled it all up. And of course, if you see Big Blue, you know, chances are we're going on a cruise. You know, I got the suits and all the different shoes because, you know, you gotta have that. So we have a SunPass Pro, and it's been awesome. We used it up in Ohio and anywhere where there's a toll road, and very easy to set up. But I wanted to get a second receiver because, you know, I don't want, in case I want to put, you know, in the other vehicles, right?
Yeah.
And they don't have them. I guess you got to get them online. So I just wanted a second one or a backup one. See Jacksonville over there, and pretty cool. And we're here in beautiful St. Augustine, and we always stop here no matter what we're doing. We're gonna walk through town real quick to see if anything's changed and just take it in. We'll spend about an hour or so. There's so much history. Every building has a story, and it's just fun to walk through. You feel like you're walking in a different country. In fact, at one time this was a part of Spain, and then England, and then Spain, something like that. It bounced back quite a bit, then became part of the United States. The governor's house. Really nice museum, been in there a few times. So the governor's house has got some really nice bathrooms. And this is where we stop because it can be hard to find bathrooms. They got little fragments of pottery they have found here at the governor's house. Beautiful St. Augustine. And there's so much to do and see here. Of course, the Fountain of Youth is here. Ponce de Leon, right?
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon. We've been there. We've done that. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can see those videos. We've pretty much done everything. We've never done the Ripley's here. We're not going to do it today. And that is the first Ripley's. That's where it started. That's here as well. And the floral is just absolutely beautiful. And take a look at the architecture. That Spanish look, you know, a little bit of British. And maybe I should get a new hat for the cruise. Huh. Yeah, they definitely have the hats, don't they? Got some pretty cool threads in here. You see them? Dawn found some dresses.
Yeah, they're small though.
Some beach dresses. I think Mrs. Roper would be proud. Oh, these interesting little purses.
The diner.
Oh yeah, very, very sharp. That one there's fun. He's got a cigar. You know, this one here is really cool too. I like that. It's got the palm tree. All kinds of little gifts to take home. I am looking for a new cruise hat, or just a second hat. I want to have two different hats. And they were $60, but they were really good quality Panama Jacks. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get yet. I want to look through first, because I'll buy something and then I'll find it over here for like half off, right? You got a woolly mammoth tusk, and they got like a T-Rex head. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
It's a pretty cool shop. I got all kinds of like interesting fossils. Megalodon. There's a fossil with a little bit of amber with an insect in it. Kind of like Jurassic Park.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Did you find any fossils?
Yeah, there's a lot of them in there.
Yeah, I know you get into different types of gems. Yeah. There's a salty turtle. Frederick Douglass spoke to residents here on Sunday, April the 7th in 1889. I didn't know that. I'm assuming I have a pin for the map for here. We don't need to look for one of those. I got quite a few pins for Florida. I don't think I have any space on Florida to put pins. Colombia, the gem of Spanish restaurant since 1905. We had lunch there once. Castillo de San Marcos Fort is over that way. It's a national park. Been there. It's lots of fun. The oldest wooden schoolhouse in America.
Walking the streets, taking it all in. The fragrance from the honeysuckle flowers is just amazing.
You know, I love this town. I love just the feel of it, you know. Great place.
We're gonna be going across the street by the beach.
If you continue straight, you'll end up over at Ripley's, and then eventually the Fountain of Youth. And I noticed I'm starting to see Jeeps.
Yep.
Lots of Jeeps. Yep, we're getting close. Yeah, we're getting close. And these are the original gates. And most of the buildings are made out of this, I think they call it sea coke. It's pretty much little shells that are pressed together, and they say this stuff is super hard. In fact, harder than most of the stone in the area. And yeah, they cut it out of the seabed, and then they stack it. And it's strong stuff. Yeah, so we ate here once, here at the St. George. It's quite fancy, isn't it? And I remember being very pricey at that, but it was really good. And it's got great views of the area, and very, very cool place. And then you have the Easter tree, because the Easter bunny has come and gone. You can even do a little ghost encounter. $278.
Yeah. Cheese.
Did you find anything?
No.
Yeah, we're just looking. I seen a couple things, but they're kind of pricey. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. I feel like I'm standing in the fountain.
Beautiful fountain. But I highly recommend, if you've never been to St. Augustine, put it on your list. And if you've been here, well, you'll know what I'm talking about. And we always stop here for a few hours. Sometimes we stay a couple days. We've done that as well. And we still haven't seen everything. The drawbridge is going to come up.
Pretty cool, huh?
Well, bridge is up. Kind of reminds you of Port Huron, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got, what, 3 of them? I believe it does that.
Yeah.
You know, probably some sailboats that want to come through.
Pretty cool to see it go up.
I don't think I've ever been on the bridge when it's been up, so.
You can see the little pedal bike crossing for it.
Yeah. Well, that one stands straight up.
Yeah.
They ain't playing. We've been to the top of that lighthouse there. Very cool one. A lot of steps. Flagler Beach.
Flagler Beach.
One of our favorite places to visit is Flagler Beach. And sometimes there's folks out here surfing. I'm not seeing any surfing today. And the best Slurpees known in existence are here at Flagler Beach. This is a stop for us. We do it all the time. It's probably a lot of folks probably think we're crazy, but the frozen nectar. I think I'm gonna go with cherry.
They've got nachos and cheese.
Nachos and cheese, frozen Coke, free samples denied. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because it's near the ocean. Maybe it's the salt in the air, but these are the best Slurpees, the best tasting Slurpees ever. Nothing like hanging out in front of 7-Eleven on the beach, Slurpees in hand, right? Let's go across and enjoy, I guess. I'm starting to see more and more Jeeps. We're getting closer. So the one guy over there, he's a surfer, and he said the surf is not that good here today. So there's no good waves to catch, you know what I'm saying? So we do have a beachfront hotel, and we're only about maybe 10 miles away. So we're gonna go ahead, check in. My lips are red. Nothing like the beach. And we're back here at the Chateau Mar. We've been coming here for quite a few years, and I have this suspicion that it's under new ownership. There's no furniture.
I don't like it. The other ones, when we came here in the past, they always had furniture.
Yeah.
Always had a couch. Always had a table and desk.
Yeah, chair.
There ain't no mirror, no nothing.
Yeah.
Only one end table.
Yeah. Pretty much all there is a bed. This little end table. There used to be a desk here because I used to do editing on the desk. And then there's a refrigerator, a microwave. There used to be a couch that sat there, or there was a little dinette over there, a couch here, and it's all gone. It's all gone. The bathrooms were always clean, and yeah, it's still clean. The bathrooms haven't changed. And we've always liked this place because the prices were reasonable. It was very clean. The rooms are spacious, and it's beachfront property. And so pretty much all we have is a bed, a refrigerator, a microwave, and a bath. That's all you need, though. But we have a nice little place to sit out here, and yeah, that's what we're here for. Nothing like being at the beach. So we're gonna go out and get some dinner, and then we'll go from there. It's a nice Rubicon. So it must be a group of Jeep enthusiasts, right? Called the Skull Crushers. And for dinner, we're gonna go to the Stonewood Grill Tavern. Pretty fancy place. I seen some of the food coming out, and oh my goodness, it looks delicious. So yeah, let's get in this menu. Our server was saying the steaks are really, really delicious. He also says, obviously, the from the sea is. So I kind of want a steak, but then they also have over here chef's creations, and usually when the chef has a creation, it's really good. And I'm kind of looking at this bistro steak bowl. We did get the pretzel bread service to start off with. So Dawn's going to get the peach bourbon pork chops, and you can get add a salad for $4 onto that. And I think you get, well, I think that's all you'll get, right? It's already set. I'm going to go with the prime rib, a 12 ounce. I'm going to get a Caesar salad, and I'm going to get the baked potato. And there's our bread service. Oh, wow, look at that. They're pretzels, Dawn. Go ahead and grab a butter, or...
You gonna put butter on them?
You can.
They're big.
Yeah. I love pretzels, too.
I guess you just dunk it.
What are you thinking? Is it soft?
It's soft and salty.
It tastes like Aunt Annie's. Really good. Yeah, I like the inside. I like how it's decorated. Fancy, definitely fancy. And we were seated immediately, and they're busy too. And the food looks delicious. I'm looking around, I see everybody's food, and everybody's been very good, very prompt, haven't they? So my Caesar salad has arrived. Yep, the plates are cold. There's Dawn's house salad, Italian on the side. So we got onions,
tomatoes, cucumbers.
Tastes like Texas Roadhouse. Dawn was saying, I hate the lettuce that looks like that. I said, that's dandelions.
Yeah. Looks like coral reef.
So my 12 ounce prime rib is here, and it looks amazing. It's huge. Thank God I didn't order like the 16 ounce. But the 12 ounce is plenty. Got a baked potato and au jus. And then there's your pork chop over there.
Yeah.
So you got a little bit of kale.
Kale. Is that the kale or is this spinach? It looks like spinach.
Bone in, right?
Yeah.
Fancy, huh?
Yeah.
You can have some of mine if you
I'm
want.
gonna try the garlic mashed potato with the spinach.
Yeah, go for it.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good,
I
huh?
really taste the garlic.
So it's very garlicky.
It's supposed to have peach on it. Like
So
the juice
yeah,
of
it's a peach. Looking good. Mm-hmm. They cooked it perfectly too. Is that the wow factor? Mm-hmm. Now, when you order it, they asked you if you want it medium well, or well.
I said well.
Well, I mean, it's pork, and yeah, you should get it like cooked all the way through, not like medium. That wouldn't be good. That pork chop, like, you know, it melts in your mouth, and it's got a really strong peach flavor,
They infused it.
and it's almost like candy. Look at that! Oh my goodness, Dom, you gotta try the prime rib. Here, I'll get you a nice little. Go ahead and try that prime rib. You don't like it? All right. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. Go ahead, Dawn. Happy birthday. Oh wow.
I got the peel, the crust.
Oh, there goes a blueberry. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Is it just as good as the ones on the cruise, or better?
I think better.
It's better. Better than the ones on the cruise. Is it better than the one we had in Paris?
Yeah.
What did you think?
It was good. The waiter was great. Everything was good.
The waiter has been one of the best waiters I think I had in a very, very long time. And he was on top of everything. And he was a young guy, too. You know what I mean? Like, That was some good food, folks. I'm telling you. So if you're in Daytona Beach, definitely check this out. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to hotel, and I'm tired. I drove all the way from Tennessee today.
We're gonna head back to the hotel and find her with a table lamp.
Yeah.
There's
So
only one lamp.
So, I mean, yeah, you guys seen earlier, there's no furniture, but it's on the beach.
Yeah.
It's got a comfortable bed, and the bathroom, and everything's really clean. And we got it for about $70 a night for oceanfront.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. I know we were kind of like frustrated earlier in the video, like, oh, you know what I mean? And it probably came over that way. We were like, what? There's no furniture.
Well, I mean, it used to be fully furnished when we used to come down here years ago, and now nothing.
We have probably stayed there 7, 8, 9, 10 times throughout the years. And so, anyways, let's get back to the hotel, and then we'll maybe we'll go down.
Find her with a table lamp.
Done.
I can't get over it.
Done. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like the sound of the ocean. Normally we come down in the morning and we watch the sunrise, and it's amazing. In fact, I think in our intro into our travel vlogs is a photo of us down there.
Yeah.
So yeah. You know what? A lot of memories here. And I love it, even though it has no furniture. Tomorrow we're going to do a little Jeep beach, little beach fun. Folks, thank you so much for joining us on our little adventure. Now it's time for you to have your own. We love you. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yellow Jeep. You can come along wherever they go. All you gotta do is watch the show. So be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?